Steph confides in Jack and Terese shocks Gary. 8 big Neighbours spoilers revealed. Upcoming scenes in Neighbours show that Terese is caught between Gary and Paul again, as they disagree on whether Nick should be allowed to help her. When Terese reveals who knew about her cancer first, this has a big impact on her relationship. Can they work through it? Upcoming scenes in Neighbours show that Terese is caught between Gary and Paul again, as they disagree on whether Nick should be allowed to help her. When Terese reveals who knew about her cancer first, this has a big impact on her relationship. Can they work through it? 1. Terese's health isn't improving, and she and Gary hope that Nick's parole application is successful so he can help her. But Terese is worried about Paul not knowing that Nick could be released. When she tells him, he doesn't take the news well, and intends to update his victim impact statement. Will Nick be released, or is Paul going to let the past stop Terese from getting help? 2. Steph is unsettled by her hallucinations while minding Gabe, so is quick to hand the baby back to Paige. Paige is surprised Steph was looking after him, and isn't reassured by Jack saying he and Steph are seeing each other now. Steph keeps Jack at arm's length so she can take some time for herself. But when she confides in him about her mental health struggle, Mark is caught between loyalty to her and loyalty to Paige and baby Gabe. 3. Misty isn't happy about the silent atmosphere and ongoing tension at the Sharma-Abichi household. She decides to handcuff her family members together until they make up. One by one, they break down and air their issues, finally exchanging hugs. But when Misty goes to uncuff them, she can't find the keys, and Clancy the dog is looking guilty. 4. Terese has a new round of treatment planned, but Piper is alarmed to find this means stopping chemo entirely. However, Gary and Terese are excited by the prospect of less taxing side effects. When Gary and Paul bump into each other and start to argue, Terese pipes up, saying she and Gary can trust him. He was the first to know she had cancer and kept it a secret. Gary is angry and hurt, looks like there's some explaining to do. 5. Ellie is feeling the heat at work, as she prepares to pitch to the department for more funding. She's strict on uniforms in the morning, which makes an enemy of Tia. When Yashvi's moisturizing serum is squirted all over her, she has no choice but to take a shower. Tia manipulates Kershaw into nicking Ellie's clothes, and she has to make a dangerous stash from the showers back to her office. But as she closes the door, she's faced with Susan and Lana from the department. 6. There's tension between Carl and Susan now they're back from Thailand. Ben, Tuppy and Shane can't get to the bottom of it, and Shane decides to grill Carl. It's discovered that Carl committed a shameful act in Thailand, but he's vague about what happened. Shane advises Carl to give Susan a present, and he presents her with a fruit basket. But this only enrages her even more. What happened in Thailand? 7. Sonia is looking for signs that Amy is attracted to Toadie. She becomes increasingly convinced that she's harboring a crush, and tells Aaron she thinks Amy would make the perfect girlfriend. After seeing Amy, Toadie and Nell hanging out like a family unit, Sonia visits Amy to give her blessing. But what would this really do to Sonia? 8. Jack offers to go with Steph to her psych appointment, and she accepts. Paige sees the pair going into the hospital, and grows suspicious when she sees Steph leaving later on, being comforted by Jack. When she questions why Steph was at the hospital, she learns about the hallucination, and announces she's not comfortable with Steph being around her baby.